Alright, I had somebody literally give me this can because it was so yellowed by tobacco smoke, and I've heard that Mr. Clean Magic Erasers will take this stuff off. So I got one here. I just cut a piece of it, and we're gonna see if it works. Well, stuff is coming off on the eraser, so I guess technically that means it is working. Alright, I think it is taking stuff off, but I wouldn't call this magic. Alright, I think I can see a difference between this side and this side. I've just been working on half of the can here, and it is getting better. I think I'm going to take a piece of painter's tape and put it around here, keep working on it, and then we'll see what it looks like when I take the painter's tape off. Alright, so we put a piece of painter's tape on there, kept rubbing on this for a couple minutes, and I'm going to peel it off and see if it's, oh yeah, you can see there's a stark difference between the old and the new. Especially on this side. This side was the side with the with more of the nicotine was darker on this side, so you can obviously see where the painter's tape was. So we'll keep rubbing on the bottom half of this, and we'll call this a stark improvement on this can. See, this is much wider than it is down here. Put it this way so everybody can see it. This side is white, and this side here is almost beige with cigarette smoke. So I'm going to proclaim that a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser will remove nicotine stained cigarette smoke off a can. Alright, so here's another can I got. It's a Falstaff, and I'm going to put the painter's tape halfway across, go over this with the magic eraser, and see if I can get any of this yellowing off. Now this one, I don't know if this cigarette smoke is probably just age, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright, so you rub this. I'm going to take the painter's tape off. Oh yeah, look at that. You can definitely see the difference. And I also put a piece of painter's tape here because this had the gold metallic finish, and I didn't know if there'd be a big difference in that. And there is, I don't know if it's going to come out in the camera. I think it will. You can see down here the lower part, there is a little bit of a difference between that gold before and after. The tape was basically right through the white writing, so right here is probably the easiest place to see. The rest of it's a little difficult because the writing kind of breaks it up visually, but another spot right there. But definitely a big difference. So I'm sold on the magic eraser, which I don't think there's any chemicals in it, so I think it's basically just wet sanding with a real high grit. This is a real high grit sponge.